There you go. Now I can probably read my shirt.
Hey, yeah, I can.
Is there anything underneath the your?
No, it's just
Oh, okay.
your.
Yeah.
Just in case anyone forgets.
Spell it
That's how you
right,
spell it.
dum-dums.
Yeah, spell it right.
So I had a very traumatic yesterday and this morning.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I watched Fast 9.
Oh,
That movie is not good.
Yeah.
I
it's
mean-
not,
Like
it's not
like
great.
I'll be honest, that's
I mean,
it was not a good one. Like I was
Dramatic seems dramatic, but
I was setting up a joke.
Ah.
It was I thought the action was fine. The car chases were car chases. I really just can't stand Charlize Theron's haircut.
I don't think
Like,
anyone could. That
Nobody's
got-
happy with
haircut
it.
was god awful.
like just watching, just like
Real
that was a
stupid.
choice. Yeah. I found the plot to just be kind of like lacking, and I say that with much like plot because of these movies.
Level of expectation that Fast.
Yeah, and
warrant.
I've not heard that this one was one of the better ones from pretty much everybody I know.
Yeah.
The fight scenes are fine, but I really thought the special effects, some of the CG was really shit. And it kind of upset me. I was like, these movies make billions of dollars. That car should not look like NBC's car chase.
Knight Rider.
Like it should be better than that. Like, and I understand there's a lack of like, what's the term I'm looking for? The film. What you lack of something in film. Will you take it with a grain of salt because you know it's not real?
Suspension of belief.
Thank you. That's the term. Yeah, like I am fully aware of the suspension of disbelief of this particular franchise. Like I'm not that stupid. But like they're like I remember Stephen Jordan talked about it like a year ago when Dom and fucking Peacemaker were fighting in the store, and like he picked him up and threw him through the top part of the door, and it like broke. And I was waiting for that scene because like Jordan talked about it a lot, and it happened. And I was like, okay, well that wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. And then like later, a man goes through a street sign and barely takes a scratch, and I was like, now that one I can't buy, like because that's a street sign. Like he's not Superman. Like,
No, let's be real.
For some reason, that one bugged me a lot. Like I was just like, I can't
More
go
than
with
the
that
door
one.
frame.
Oh,
More than
no.
getting hit through with the door frame, you feel is less damage than getting hit with a stop sign.
I guess no, not a stop sign. Like a giant like I-5 16 by 16.
Oh, okay.
And they're on top of the tank or whatever. And
I'll be honest. These movies kind of disappear from my brain a week after I see them.
No, I hear you. I hear you. But
like they are genetically created to be forgotten.
Yes, so like when Peacemaker like dives down and then the henchman who's like 6'6" goes through it, like he doesn't even like stumble forward. It just like breaks away from him like he's Superman. I was like, well, that one I can't buy. Even
Those
in this
things
world.
do look kind of flimsy.
Anyway, that being said, I'm glad I finally got around to watch it because
You watch Fast 10.
No, I'm gonna go soon though because I was told from many people over the weekend, Miami included, that it's the greatest fucking movie he's single-handedly ever seen, and he proceeded to tell me everything, every cameo, there is nothing I don't know about this movie as far as spoilers go, because he goes, you don't care about spoilers, so this person shows up and I was like, well, I kind of would have liked to have known that.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, not that I'm going to
Steph, you
spoil
saw
it
it.
here. Steph saw
yeah,
it.
no, we
Now, Steph, do you feel that it is the greatest cinematic experience you've ever seen?
okay. I had a really, really fun time. There was a lot of batshit stuff that happened, but I mean, I also know what movie I'm watching, so like
Sure.
that doesn't bother me.
And they've been escalating themselves every movie.
Oh yeah,
Like they are like Netflix Marvel shows level of superpowers now.
Yeah, I actually watched. I like actually at the airport today. I was showing Jordan and Niall a clip that I came across because I've been seeing a couple of them on Instagram, but it's just um, like scenes you forget about in like the movies, like in all the Fast and the Furiouses, and like how like that's 100% not possible, but you know what they're playing with, so it's just like you let it slide
Sure.
type deals. How far are you ahead, Leland? Like,
I'm caught up. I just have to watch the new one.
completely? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Because one of the clips was the part where it shows The Rock holding like 2 chains and pulling it forward and then using his arms to pull the force of like 2 helicopters.
Oh,
and it was just like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah. I mean, even in part 9, Vin Diesel like grabs hold of those chains and brings down an entire scaffolding of staircases that, by the way, have been anchored to the wall with concrete.
There was a part
and he
where
has a whole flashback sequence in the water. I was like, okay,
they're
this
all
is
superheroes now.
no.
Yeah.
I remember at the time people talked about the young guys that portray Dom and Jacob in the past, and I was like, how long ago is that supposed to be? Because I feel that those 2 guys don't look a goddamn thing like any of them. And I found it to be really weird that they had these two people play them. And I was like, could they just not do it? Like,
like I have a question for everybody. Is this by definition Vin Diesel's vanity project?
Yes.
Or
no, stop question. That's it.
So this is just absolutely, this entire franchise is to float his own ego.
I don't know if it's about floating his ego, but it's his baby.
Yeah. It's his baby, but that doesn't make it a vanity project.
I mean, they keep making billions of dollars, so it's someone's vanity project.
Everyone's making money on these fucking things.
Yeah, the franchise is crazy.
But like, because of the control that he has about what happens, who's in it, all that shit, it seems like he'll break off a little for everybody, but Vin always gets the big bite of these movies.
Well, yeah, because he thinks he's the star.
Yeah.
I mean, the problem is I don't think he's the star anymore. I think he's made the family the star, because I kind of don't care about his character, but I do care about everybody else, though.
It's all like it's all Ludacris and Tyrese for me. Those 2 are my favorites.
I kind of come around on Michelle Rodriguez.
Oh, like, she's come a long way. She went from a catty bitch to a straight up assassin at one point in her life. And then she learned all these special skills, and she's crazy on a motorcycle. And she came a long way from move skanks, meow, and like her very sassy bitchy attitude.
Everybody is miles away from the first movie.
Yeah.
Remove the first movie entirely. It might as well
necessary.
Be
you need
from a
it.
different. It might as well be from a different franchise altogether.
I mean,
that movie.
This
franchise is the Phantom Menace of this whole franchise.
It's all important.
Nothing in it matters.
This franchise for me starts at 5.
Oh really? Oh, I've come a
more
long
or less.
way.
Yeah, more or less. Okay, so my all right. When it comes to Michelle Rodriguez, her character has done a lot. Has the actress done a lot?
I find that
Michelle Rodriguez has done a lot, I think.
Do you think she's come a long way in her acting ability?
I feel she's come a long way in her acting ability. Maybe not in this particular franchise because there's not much to do there for her, because she's basically just playing the same character. But she was fantastic in D&D.
He was.
I really liked her in Resident
Evil. Pretty much playing the same character.
Yeah, but that's
still
her
badass.
Niche.
I've always had.
Look, she's a badass Latina, and she's making it work for her. Let that woman have her coin.
That's fine. Yeah. If you've got one trick and you're good at it, fucking go for it. Make all the money and do it.
But let's be honest.
I'm not going to consider you a great actress.
But let's be honest. Vin Diesel's not a good actor either. So
Never said he was.
No, just saying, like, this is kind of the movie of mediocre people doing the thing that they're good at. But you get highlights. Like, no one thought Ludacris was a great actor, and then you found out Ludacris not acting. He's just playing himself.
Yeah, he's
Ludacris
just
is great.
showing up on set.
And you're just like, he great. You know?
Yeah.
Steph, who do you like?
I've always liked Michelle Rodriguez. I really liked those. I think they're Dominican brothers. I thought they were real fun.
Yeah, people
those
really
two
like
dudes?
Yeah,
those
they're
two
fun.
dudes.
They
They're
have
fun.
their own. They have their own movie, but I haven't seen it.
What?
I think
Yeah.
it was made for something, like maybe Netflix, right?
No, they have their own
No.
movie in the franchise. It's like their own side adventure, I think. I haven't
They
seen
do
it, though.
not.
No, they
I
do.
think so.
Their own movie.
Yeah,
Their
they
own
do.
Hobbs and Shaw Tokyo Drift movie.
It's not long. Hold on.
I'll look it up, Steph. You keep
Furious.
talking.
Do they have an online short? I believe that.
I guess. Yeah,
I
I know they have
believe
their
that.
own thing. I remember, because I remember going through the whole IMDb thing and just seeing like, oh wow, this exists. This exists.
Yeah, that I would buy. I don't buy them having like their own full release.
Yeah, it's like their own thing. Oh, man.
Nah. I look forward to the day I will see Fast X.
Be a
From
fun
the
time,
from
let
the
me know.
trailer, yeah, from the trailer I've seen, it does seem pretty crazy. Jason Momoa looks like he is just hamming the fuck up left to right.
The
One of
exact
my-
words that.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead, Steph.
He's one of my top favorite villains in things. Because
From what I was told from several
such
people,
a fun time.
he
Having
is
such a fun time.
essentially the Fast and Furious Joker.
Yes.
Like he does Joker things. Comes
Okay.
in like a wrecking
That
ball.
shit crazy.
Yeah.
But
I heard
real
about-
like funny and comedic about it, where you're just like,
He
this
can
is
be pretty
completely fucked. But I like
Steph.
your delivery, that it's great.
Steph, no spoilers, of course, but I'll just say I heard about the nail polish scene, and even I laughed out loud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so batshit that you're like, ooh, it's real dark, but it's real funny.
I have not heard that, and I never thought of it. But now, like recontextualizing the trailer I saw, I can see how that is where they're going with that.
Yeah,
Dude.
Mike broke
like
it
a
all
burn
down. He
all-
was like, this is a revenge story.
Mhm.
They're coming after the family again,
Mm.
but everybody gets called in. I mean, everybody gets
Yes.
called in. It's like,
It was so
Levin's
we-
gonna
It
be
is.
insane.
Is anyone back from the dead?
That would be a spoiler that we can't discuss.
All right.
I just know. Okay, so me, Jordan, and Niall watched the 11:30 showing
Oh no!
at a Cinnabar on Friday morning, the day it came
Oh,
out.
I thought you meant at night.
No.
Oh, okay.
And funny story with that, we got there real early, like it just opened up, and it was like those nice fancy theaters with like the recliner seats. We
Nice.
got in there, we're just chilling. Everyone's like exhausted from the night before, so we're pretty much just hanging out and napping at this point. No one's in the theater, but when we booked our tickets beforehand, I knew there was like at least 9 people, but no one was there. Oh, Jordan said drink.
George's in chat telling us to drink.
Drink. So it's like one of those sit down theaters that you like order food and then you watch and all that shit. Anyways, it's like 11:27 and I'm like, trailers haven't started, like the lights haven't gone down, no one's coming in here. What the fuck? And then we looked at our tickets again because Niall had them, and we were actually in the wrong theater. So
Ooh, you
we
dum-dums.
walked across the hall to our theater where there was a bunch of people. The lights were off, the trailers were going, and then we were ordering food. And I forgot
Ooh, it's
to
one
take.
of those like order in your chair places.
Yes, and I should have took all the
Mm.
pictures because they had themed movie foods that I thought you would really enjoy. Like all their food and drinks were all like themed. Like
I I love a punny dish.
Yes.
And I do enjoy. I'm kind of mixed about this the ordering from your seat. The first time I ever did it was at an Alamo, and I really liked it. And then
Uh-huh.
I've done it at a Cinemark, I think they
Mhm.
do it. Um, and it was so like now fancy that like I feel I liked it better when it was more casual at the Alamo than it was upscale as the Cinemark. I
Really?
think, yeah, and I think that probably puts me in a minority.
Yeah. I
Leland,
thought
have
I've not
you?
that's why you
I've not
wouldn't.
been to a draft house yet. There is one in LA, and
Yeah,
I hear it's right off the freeway, so you don't even have to like deal with parking. You just go right off the freeway, right into the parking
right into
structure.
your seat.
Oh, there you go.
But it's still too far away that I want it. I'm like, I'm good.
It's all the way at the other end of the
Like
valley.
it's like over the
Oh my
hill.
God.
It's like 5 miles away. I just don't have kind of time.
Oh, that's fair.
You
Um,
uppity bitch.
I forgot Niall's exact phrase, but it was pretty much like if shit would happen, it would be like along the lines of, "What the hell? This is my favorite movie," and then he just kept yelling how it was his favorite movie of all time.
Jordan put
Ridiculousness
in the
happens.
chat.
He's yelling. Yeah, just very.
Jordan
was-
put into our chat on Friday that it was the best
Thank you,
and the
Jordan.
worst
Yeah, the best and the worst
fast movie
movie
he's ever seen.
series. Well, because I'm not gonna lie to you, there's a lot of shit that's just like, what the fuck's happening? But at the same time, it's like, oh, but this is kind of great.
Well, I look
So
forward to finally
stupid.
getting around to seeing it. Yeah,
We were gonna watch it again if time allowed, which time didn't allow, so that's why we didn't watch it. But we were gonna watch it again. I'm down to
that's-
watch it again. Let me know if someone wants to watch and they want company. I'll go. Just has to be a Regal theater, please and thank you.
Gotta use that fast pass thing.
Yes.
that she's
Oh,
got.
here's
Regal
a few.
Pass.
Here's a few of the dishes. So some of the snacks, it's a Children of the Popcorn, Dial
Or-
M for mozzarella. I don't know what they're referencing.
That's
Fine.
a Dial M for Murder is a Hitchcock film.
Oh, okay. Natural Corn Killers. It's
Natural
sweet
Born
sriracha
Killers.
popcorn.
Okay.
Pretzels at Tiffany's.
Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Yeah. Pickler on the Roof.
Fiddler
Ew.
on the Roof.
Okay. Fry Hard. Die Hard.
What is it fried?
It's a mountain high pile of house fries. You could also add
Right,
house-made
got it.
smoked cheese sauce.
Is that a play on Walk Hard?
Ooh.
No, Die Hard. Fry Hard.
Even Steph got it.
Apaca chips now. They're
Yeah.
warm tortilla
Apocalypse
chips served with salsa
Nachos.
and Starchy and Hutch. It's fries topped with house-made smoked cheese and
You know
crispy
that.
bacon.
Starch. Got it.
You know that famous film franchise, Skarsky and Hutch?
I don't
um,
hate that movie.
You should.
It's not,
The
It's
girl.
not a great one,
oh,
but
what do you
go
call it? The girl with the bacon tattoo.
what is that?
It is potato skins.
Ooh.
Ooh, baby, I love a potato skin.
Yeah, it's potato skins.
Ooh.
Some of their chicken sandwiches is like a Clockwork Orange, which is a grilled chicken breast sandwich.
Nice.
Lord of the Wings,
Classic.
Ooh,
yeah, wings thing.
I like
Um,
wings.
Goldfingers and fries.
Nice.
What's that referencing?
Goldfinger, a Bond movie.
Oh, got it. Okay, no wonder I didn't know.
Most of these movies are older than you, Steph.
Okay.
Lots
And
are older
us?
than me. Yeah, lots are older than me as well.
The Blair
Leland is older than all of
Sandwich
these.
Project.
Nice.
Blair Witch Sandwich Project.
Blair sandwich, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait.
Live-
What's on a Blair sandwich?
It is grilled
I wanna-
chicken breast drizzled with spicy buffalo sauce, topped with lettuce, tomato, and blue cheese crumbles.
Definitely more exciting than the movie.
So close.
You
And then
could
they-
ask for it off.
Yeah,
Wait,
side
do you not like the
side
Blair
of
Witch
chips.
movie?
Oh, it's fucking awful.
The first one?
Yeah, it's
I-
terrible.
I've still to this day have never watched it, but I heard
It's
that
too
it's
late for
just
you.
real like dizzy watching. That it's
Oh,
like,
I got so sick through it. I almost threw up. It's
Nah, well-
one of the worst filmed acted. It's terrible. I hate everything about it.
okay.
Yeah.
Live and Let Fry. I think that's Live and Let Die.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Another Bond one.
To Kill a Mockingbird.
Okay.
Uh,
I'll allow it. I feel that one could have been better, but
It's classic.
yeah.
The Hunt for Red Hot and Blue Bacon Burger. I think that
Ooh.
is
That's
That's-
the Hunt for Red October. is the
okay.
movie there.
October.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Say-
Top
say it
Bun.
again.
Instead of Top Gun, Top Bun.
Can you say the Red
Oh.
October one again?
The Hunt for Red Hot and Blue Bacon Burger.
No, they fucked it up.
Okay.
Well, what would you have done?
I would have made it sound more like the movie title.
Fair enough.
That one strays too far away, and I think if she's saying it, unless she's maybe like not
Fucking
the
it up?
cadence isn't right. I think
Yeah.
there's one too many syllables.
Yeah. The Hunt for Red Hot and Blue Bacon Cheeseburger.
It's fucking up even the rhythm of the name.
Oh, Beck, this is at Cinnabar at Palace Station in Vegas.
If you're in the neighborhood.
Yeah, if you're checking it out.
Yes,
Beauty-
this is Bob Belcher's burger board of movie foods.
It should be Octoburger.
The
I
Hunt
get
for
that.
Red Octoburger. Yeah, that sounds
Octoburger.
slightly better.
Yeah.
People will think it's an octopus burger.
Yeah, people are
Beauty and the Bison Burger.
dumb. Ooh.
I'll
Beauty
allow
and the
it.
Beast, yeah.
I'll allow it.
Sliders on a Plane. I think it's supposed to be snakes on a plane.
Snakes on a plane, yeah.
Yeah.
And it should come in a little plane. It's just they should be on
Like
a
a little plane cart,
Yeah,
like a Playmobil.
like a carton that's got wings and a little plane. That's
Yeah,
how
no,
I
they,
would put
they
it.
had so many tiers of stuff with like names. That's why I was just reading it and I was like, ooh, I wonder what they think or if you guys
I am
would know.
Blown away.
what
There's
the
this
reference
many
is.
already.
Oh, it keeps going. We're just on burgers. There's pizzas.
This is
Ooh,
crazy.
do a couple pizzas, Steph.
Barbecue.
Clue? Just
Yeah,
Clue?
yeah, barbecue. Yeah.
Yeah, but like it's just for the movie Clue.
Okay, yeah.
I don't like that.
The Good, the Bad, and the Meaty.
Okay, that's good. That's the good, the bad, and the ugly stuff.
Okay. Casablanca, which is a spinach, artichoke, sun-dried tomato, mozzarella, provolone, ricotta cheese, olive oil, garlic pizza.
Well, there's
Blanc.
a lot on that pizza.
Yeah.
Casablanco. They should just go and finish Casablanco.
That's a lot on that pizza.
It's no.
Where the Wild Mushrooms Are, and it's a mushroom
that's
pizza.
fun.
Cute.
Veg-y instead of Wall-y, I'm assuming. I think that's where they went, because it's veg-y.
Acceptable.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Hyphen
totally.
Indiana Jones and the Last Cheeseade. Cheeseade?
That's a stretch.
Yeah.
Cheesead. Cheeseade.
Yeah.
Right?
They're trying to
Okay.
say crusade, but it just doesn't work very well.
Yeah. That was the last one they came up with that day.
Okay. EP, the extra pepperoni.
Like
E.T.
E.T.
E.T. the
Yeah, E.T..
extraterrestrial. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't hate this game.
Steph, do they have desserts?
Oh yeah, they do. They also have
'Cause-
salads.
Oh my God.
Ooh, hit me with what's the Caesar? What's the
What's
Caesar?
fucking Caesar salad nonsense?
Straight out of crouton.
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Straight
There's-
out
That all
Compton.
day.
Jesus Christ.
There's When Harry Met Salad.
It's so stupid. It's like right there.
It's a spring mix, you know, with grape tomatoes, cucumbers, red onion, a hard-boiled egg, and your choice of dressing. Blues, Bacon and Blues Brothers. So the Blues Brothers.
The Blues
Yes.
Brothers. Yeah, Steph, is there a Hail Caesar salad? Like, if they don't call it that,
How can you do better than that?
No, the only thing there was only 3, and that's When Harry Met Salad, Bacon and
Are
Blues
any of them
Brothers, and
Caesar
Straight Outta
salads?
Crouton.
Are any of
Straight
them
Outta
Caesar?
Crouton would be, because that's crisp romaine, seasoned croutons, Asiago Caesar
cheese,
dressing,
yeah.
and like
All right,
Okay.
yeah, that's the
cheese.
closest thing they got.
Sweets.
I don't hate that. Completely acceptable in my book. I can't wait to try it.
We got Spice Wars, The Churro Awakens.
It's so bad that I kind of like it.
It's a let me do the description too. It's crispy golden brown churros tossed in pumpkin pie sugar, served with creamy pumpkin vanilla dipping sauce.
Yes, to the Chiro Awakens everything. I'll tell you, I just awoken.
It reeks of like
Desperation.
sellout marketing, like of like bad associated, like this is the McDonald's seasonal, or not even seasonal, but promotional. It reeks of like bad promotional puns.
I don't think it's that bad.
I think that one's pretty bad.
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest,
Solid.
which is pick 4 cookies and it'll be served with 2 scoops of vanilla ice cream.
Yum.
Hot damn.
Any given brownie sundae.
Yep.
Any given Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cinnamon City.
Sin City.
Tin City.
Yeah.
Also for it.
Well, what did
And
you guys get?
Jordan got a burger, which was the shit. I don't know what he got, and I don't know if it was on that thing. I want to say it's Top Bun, but I don't think it is.
Well, what
Son of
did
a
you get?
bitch.
I got the mozzarella cheese curds, but let me find the actual name for that.
That sounds nice.
Yeah,
Leland,
it
the
was bomb.
closest Cinnabar to us is Vegas.
Yeah, but we have other places.
Are they doing this though?
I don't know.
If they're not doing this, then I don't care.
I just go to an AMC, so I don't.
This is a delicious treat, both spiritually and nutritionally.
Sure. Well, the next time I'm in Vegas, I'll look it up.
When you go see the B-52s?
Eh.
Yeah, I forget. Because some of these aren't on this list. I don't
They
see
might
my
have
cheese
stuff.
curds.
They might
so
have stuff
I don't-
just there, Steph.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just
like their
Yeah.
special, like their stuff there. Either food was delicious.
That's
It was
good.
actually pretty good. Yeah.
right on. Yeah.
They also had like themed drinks that were really fun too. I just
Ooh.
got a Coke. I was like,
Yeah.
this movie, I don't want to get up at all for any unknown reason. So I
Yeah,
was
it's
just
3
like, I'm
hours
just get a
long,
soda.
Yeah.
I barely
Fair.
drank that too. That was just to stay awake.
Movie too exciting.
Well, okay,
Dude.
I was really tired and I was trying to power through because it's been a long day, but oh man, it was great. It
Did
was
you
a good
guys
time.
just go right back to the hotel and fall asleep after the movie?
Yes. I think we did, or we walked back.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was one of those. We did make a quick stop, I know for sure.
Where did
I
you
think
guys
it-
stay this time?
We stayed at the Desert Rose Hotel.
How was that?
It was really good. You know, okay, I love me a Vegas hotel. I just find it really stupid that they don't have like just regular fridges that you can use. Like they only have the
Oh,
fridge of
For their
like
own stuff?
yeah.
Oh,
Like-
okay.
Because the place that we stayed at was essentially, I forget what the actual term is, but like, it's like somewhere where you would go for like a staycation. Like, it has a full kitchen. Like
Oh,
a
okay, it's one of
full-
those. Yeah.
Yeah, full-sized fridge with
Sweet,
a
I
freezer,
think.
a microwave, a dishwasher, laundry
What?
access. Yeah, like,
Have
it
you
was the
never
whole
done one of
works.
these?
Not a dishwasher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've stayed at one of these before.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
It's kind of like an extended stay and the
Yeah.
way that you look at the place is it looks like it could totally be an apartment complex. Like
Totally.
it looked like an apartment complex that they turned into a hotel. That's the way I look at it. Cause like you even had like an outside porch, like a small little patio to just sit at too. And yeah, it was I really enjoyed like, and we were so close, like we weren't even really off the strip. We were essentially just behind the Tropicana Hotel. Like that was all.
That's not far down. That's
Yeah.
decent.
Like if we walked a block, like a Las Vegas block, because they're really long blocks. We'd already be at the MGM. Like we were right there. So we weren't directly on the strip, but I also don't think we were off the strip by much.
Strip's overrated.
Yeah.
Well, right on.
I'd ask. I would talk more, but like I would want Jordan to be here to like have his input. So I'm just kind of keeping it on.
Well, good thing. If you look at your messages, me and Anthony are going to talk while you figure that out.
Oh, okay.
All right, so chat, chime in on this little subject. We were talking before our D&D kicked off last night. Leland, I, Corm, and the rest. What are your feelings about a bidet?
I have one.
Leland seems to be opposed to it.
I'm not opposed to it. I've never had one, and I don't understand how you can have one.
Leland, once you get one, it will change
Your life is changed.
No,
No,
I guess like,
every
my whole
bathroom
thing
I
is-
go
Walk
to now,
lighter.
I honestly reach to what I know is my bidet, and it's never fucking there. Even at the
guess- I
extended
guess I'm
stay,
just
I was
not-
just like, what the fuck?
I guess I'm not understanding. Like, is this something that you attach to your current toilet, or do you
Yes.
guys have built in the secondary thing like they do in France?
There are tons of just aftermarket
Oh
attached to your
my
current toilet.
God.
So what I have currently is the Lux bidet. I think Lux bidet 300 or something like that. It was like
Ooh, the
25 or $30 on Amazon. You just attach it to your toilet seat cover, or your toilet seat.
It's very easy to do.
Yeah.
It
And then you
feels
just
like there's
hook it-
something else I gotta clean now.
It's self-cleaning.
It's self-cleaning.
That's bullshit. Nothing in this life is self-cleaning.
It's self-cleaning.
That's what it says.
I don't know how to tell you, but it is.
I mean, would I touch it with my bare hands? No, of course not. But I assume that it's pretty clean.
I guess I just don't
mean-
understand the logistics, and I'll have to look it up on Amazon to see. What
Oh, I'm gonna send you a link. This is what I'm using.
In my mind, whatever you do, you just. I'm gonna get real vulgar. I just feel like it's something that goes in your toilet. You're gonna accidentally shit on it, and that's just like
No.
how my. 'cause I
No,
don't
it has a
understand.
cover. So the
Like,
sounds
I
look
just don't get it.
It's really weird.
All right.
But like, hold on. So like mine looks like
American
this.
toilets are very small. Like how? Where does it sit? Where does it fit in there?
Watch. It looks like this. It has a little shield, and when you turn the knob, you have settings 1 through 5. It'll just go, and then when you close it, it'll just go back up.
That's accurate, but also not enough information. So, Leland,
Hold on. Let
at
me
the
switch
back
to
of the
4.
bowl, down here at the bottom, is where it mounts, right under the screws for your
Oh
toilet
god, I messed
seat.
it up. I'm sorry. Hold
You
on.
unscrew your toilet seat, put it in the middle, and screw it back together. Very easy to do.
Oh, you've already lost me. I'm like, that sounds like work.
Nope, you're giving up. You're giving up. You can do this. A single Phillips head and a wrench, and you're good. So, once it's in there, like she said, it's got a little shield at the very back of the bowl. You're not fucking with the back of the bowl.
Okay.
Everything's fine back there. From there, yes, a little guy will come down here, a little butt gunner with a water pistol, and he's gonna go
look.
psst
Can
and
I
clean
just
your
scoop
ass
me
for
and
you.
Leland together?
Here's the thing, Leland. A bidet.
He could not even wait until we had the setup to get in.
No,
Yeah.
nor should
No, I
he.
could not. I was
I can't
losing
either, but can
my
this work?
mind. Like Steph is like, oh, I'm gonna work on it, and then she stops, and just starts talking to you guys. And I'm like, get me in first.
Can I just keep this so I don't have to change anything and just have me and Leland right here? Is this okay? Are we
fine
okay
it.
with this? Okay.
If four-person isn't set up, then yes, this is what
Okay.
we're
This
doing.
is fine.
But
Yeah.
wait, Steph, you don't have the 4-person setup.
Well, I do,
anymore?
but when I switched to it,
Well,
it
me and
didn't look
Steph
the
look
way we
great.
wanted
We're
it
like
to.
in the same room.
Yeah.
It's like we're besties. It's fine.
Leland,
Steph, all you-
hi, wait, Leland, shit,
Wait.
high five.
You're, Steph, all you have to do is
Oh, you touch,
switch
can we
the-
touch?
There we go.
You're so close.
It
You're so close. Let's touch fingers.
Steph.
Other way, other way.
Understand how, oh, wait.
There. Okay, keep going, keep going, keep going. Yes, no.
Steph, listen to me for a second,
Okay,
please.
I'm listening. Hi.
Switch to the 4-person camera and just make the Discord window smaller. That everyone's too big. That's the only thing
gotcha.
that's going on.
Okay,
So
okay.
switch to 4,
4.
and then just make the
Oh, and
window
then fix
smaller.
everyone. Okay, okay.
yeah. You just have to just resize
Let
it.
me, let me
Jordan,
tweak
I am not
everyone.
opposed to the bidet. I just
Okay.
have never used one, so I'm confused by how this works is all.
Well, you're walking around with a dirty ass, Leland. Here's the thing with the bidet.
I mean, you're also probably not wrong, but I'm doing the best that this hole
I
can
think
do.
you're fine. I
You
just
could be better.
Yeah, so it's super simple. I've installed at least 3 of them so far. 1 for my parents, 2 for me.
Oh, I was
Um,
like, you have 3 toilets?
like
Jordan's
I had the same Lux one that Steph had, and then I was like,
Yeah.
nah, I could do better. So I upgraded.
now,
Jesus
now,
Christ.
you said
To
last night.
400?
No, Anthony, you said last night, or someone said last night, I don't remember, but you said like there's options of hot water and cold water.
Yes.
Oh.
So for
Jess
that, you
O tells me that she don't have the
Yeah,
hot
I just
water
have
option.
cold, and I'm
Yes.
also okay with it. It's fine.
yeah, because
Could be better.
for the hot, so by default, the instructions will tell you to hook it up to the normal water thing
Same-
for your
yeah,
toilet.
Sure.
Same
Which
water line
is-
that goes to your toilet.
Yeah, which is
Which
all
is-
cold water.
It
Don't
makes a
even know
little
what that means.
T-junction, and you're golden.
Nope.
It's that
Don't
like
even know how to turn
snake-looking
off the
thing
water.
at the
Look,
back
look,
of the
look, look.
toilet. It's that.
Look, Leland, I had no idea about any of that stuff either until I got a bidet, and the instructions tell you exactly what to do.
Leland,
It
you
was
can do this.
super simple.
Yeah.
It was super simple. It took maybe 10 minutes tops to get it all
To
set up,
install it?
and
Yeah.
I was able to wash my ass like a goddamn king, and it felt. Look, granted, the first time I did it, I didn't know then how much intensity I should use.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So the
start,
first time-
start with
Start
one
low.
and work
Yes,
your
start-
way up.
start as
Don't
low as
just,
You
possible.
gotta build up an
Don't
ass
just
tolerance
jolt
pressure.
it to,
Yes.
to like
I went too high, and I thought I was gonna spit water out my mouth. I was being cut in half by
Like a
this
balloon at a
bidet.
carnival. Just
I am so uncomfortable. I just want to point
The
that out.
first time I saw it, I didn't even know what it was, and I just remember my dad. What is it? My dad was doing construction at somebody's house, and I just saw something like on the toilet, and I just cranked it because I didn't know what it was,
Oh,
and
no,
it
Steph.
shot a stream to their family photo like across the wall, and I was like, "Oh my god!" And then I just got I turned it off. I got toilet paper. I was like trying to
I
dry
remember
off their fucking family photo, and then I was just like, "Oh, okay."
It
this is
didn't
what
help
this
that
is.
the picture was of an infant like this, and the water was
Oh
hitting
my
right
god,
there.
that's not the story. It was a straight up family photo, and it had like that it was one of those like fabric-y frames, like where it kind of looks like a center
But
table
it's okay.
fabric.
It's
thing.
clean water. It
Yeah,
is
it's clean
clean
water.
water. It's clean water that is just rinsing the hole. And I'll tell you, we were on vacation for the past 6 days. I missed it every single day.
I
don't,
reached for
I don't
it.
like that you just said to me, rinsing the hole. Like, I'm very upset that you said that.
Well, think of it
To
this
my
way, Leland.
face.
You're
To
not
my-
rinsing your hole. You
Jordan, do you have power into your bathroom? Do you have like the hot water warming
No,
seat
no.
blow dry?
Oh,
No.
I don't have that.
One day I will. One day we'll have all of these
Okay,
things. I will
the
have
other
all the
night-
accoutrement.
When we were playing, it was me and Anthony and Scott just hung out on Sunday night and just killed floors for a while.
Yeah.
Those two were
As you
talking
do.
about how awesome it would be to have a toilet seat warmer, and that concept really just does not sit well with me.
It's so cozy.
My
I
thing
get
was I
that.
don't think I'm gonna be there that long that requires it to be warmed up.
If
I
you
get
have a
that.
seat warmer, you will.
I get what
It's
you're
one of those
saying.
things. It's
but
one of
some-
those things that change your life once you experience
What
it.
what did I tell you? I don't want to be in there any more longer than I have to be because that's where the evil comes out. I just gotta get it out and get out of there.
For the evil
Steph.
comes out. Yes, Steph.
So at Morning Glory, I was told that their seats in the bathroom are warmed. I still used the toilet seat cover, and I didn't like it because it
didn't
just
like
makes
it?
me think that someone else sat there long enough to warm it up that I don't
That's
like
what my
it.
problem is. Yes.
Now, if you told
But-
me, "Hey, Steph, this seat is warm," then I'll be like, "Okay." Oh shit, Nights is on still. I would be like, "Okay," and then just accept that, like, that this. I know what I'm expecting, but if I sit on a toilet seat and it's warm, it's just weird. I don't find it as comforting as I should.
All right.
All
Me
right.
and Steph don't want toilet seat warmers, and you guys do. That's where this line has been drawn.
Couple things. Okay, so yes, there are toilet seats that will like a thermostat stay warm, and
Yeah.
then there are ones that will turn on. Granted, yes, I understand that mentality. We've all sat on a warm seat, and it feels to us. You could just sit on it. It's a little chilly. It warms up nicely. But once you get to that warm zone, it relaxes things that you didn't know
Oh,
would
yeah.
relax.
Look.
I'm
I
sure-
can't wait. I can't wait for the day that I get a nice heated toilet seat. I prop my feet up on my squatty potty, get my business done the way a king should, and then
I
I don't
find
have a
those,
rinse the
squatty
hole.
potty, but I have been
those
using
squatty
a
potty
step stool.
things, I find them to be. I cannot figure out how to sit. It actually hurts more while using it. Like
Oh.
I've had so much drama with the one that Scott has in the bathroom that I'd rather kick it out the
Leland, I
bathroom when
think
go
you're
in.
too tall. I think you
that
trying.
might be.
Am I
I-
too tall for the squatty potty?
Yes.
I think you're too
Because-
tall because originally, and I had to read it because I was like, what are the benefits of a squatty potty? Essentially, the right position you're supposed to be in when you shit is like a squat, like you're squatting.
Yes.
Because it,
Yeah,
it-
because-
it pretty
Thousands
much
of years
just
of
has
human
everything
history have
aligned.
been squatting.
I
Yes,
hate
because-
this whole conversation.
Because think
so
about
much.
how we're all sitting right now. We're all sitting in these nice chairs, right? And our body is at a 90-degree angle,
It's like this,
right? But
The
our
squatty
sphincters go out
potty
like this.
Makes it
They go out
straighter.
like that, right?
How can you go into more detail about how our sphincters go?
Can you
Our,
not?
our sphincters are curved like this. They're curved.
Like my
So
phone.
we're at a 90-degree angle, but they're curved towards our tailbone, right?
That's
So
just
since
biology.
we're sitting at a 90-degree angle, the poop gets hit at that curve right there, and
So
then
you
we
gotta
kind of have to
squat.
force it out.
So it goes
But if you
straight.
squat, we're at a better angle for it to just fall right out you. You know, falls right out.
Right out.
This is very
Yeah, every time you lift up your
educational.
legs, it's like cocking a gun, and then boom, just shoot it out, shoot it.
It's weird
I'm
how
sorry,
we keep
Leland,
making
you're so
technology.
disturbed.
It's weird how we keep making toilet technology to both make bathroom time faster and more comfortable for like
Everyone.
prolonged I'll say exposure, not enjoyment. That's up to you to decide.
It depends on what your enjoyment,
What
what you do to enjoy yourself in the toilet.
We're all like where there are two toilet teams that are racing to make the whole thing go quicker and to be more or more to be comfortable doing it. But the more comfortable is like chill, relaxed. The seat's warm. We've got a blow dryer for your ass now.
I cannot wait for them to create like a lazy boy recliner that you sit in it and then it just slowly like bends you like at an acute angle.
You don't
Okay.
even need to like get the squatty potty. You're just like slid back and reclined into the right position for like all poo to just slide right out like a cheap
Look,
water slide
one day
at
they'll
the
make a nice
dirtiest
little
water
tube
park.
that gently inserts itself inside you and just sucks everything out, and it'll be great. Anyway, Steph, what did you not want to talk about because I wasn't here for it?
Oh, just Vegas.
Great
That's all.
time. We watched Fast 10. Jason Momoa is the best villain. That's the best and worst movie in the series.
Did you hear any of my Fast 9 discussion?
I did not know.
Oh,
I
God.
watched Fast 9 and I thought it was one of the worst ones of the series.
Oh no, it gets worse.
Yeah.
10.
Oh,
But
I'm
also
just
better.
so curious
So-
But
about
also
your
better.
reaction.
But also better. Look, everything that makes those movies bad, so good. It's so good.
Yeah.
I was telling Steph that Mike, who you've met, Mike said that Jason Momoa is essentially the Joker.
Yes,
I could see
he
it,
absolutely
yeah.
is.
Yeah.
100,000%.
Yeah.
He's a real fun villain. Like,
Because you see, he is a man without family, so he has gone crazy.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
yeah.
Not a spoiler. They tell you in the first 10
Oh, yeah,
minutes.
they do.
No, I know.
Yeah.
It's in the trailer.
It is. Yeah, it is also in the trailer.
It
She was
just-
informing us of the food you guys ate and that you guys went to the
Do you
movie.
remember the name of yours? I couldn't think of what your burger was.
It was a barbecue and blue cheeseburger.
Oh, was that the,
The was it the Hunt for Red Barbecue Bacon Burger Cheeseburger thing?
was it that one?
I have the receipt somewhere
That's
around
all
here.
right.
Don't worry.
Not
Yeah.
that important.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was
I'll
To
be
Kill
out-
a Mockingbird, Top Bun, The Hunt for Red Hot and Blue Bacon Burger, and then Beauty and the Bison.
I think we had different things
Oh,
on the
okay.
menu.
Like
yeah,
a
we were
select
saying
menu
they
for
probably
our
had special
thing.
stuff there
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, because that's just the menu I found online, which I think is the generic menu.
Oh, okay.
Because I do remember some of those things that were mentioned, but yeah, I think there are also some specific ones to the one that we went to.
Okay. Yeah.
And if I remember correctly, Anthony, you're not a huge fan of
He hates blue cheese.
Ugh.
Yeah, blue cheese can fuck off.
I was gonna say movie theaters that serve food.
No, I do like it. I'm a little on the fence because it does interrupt the experience, but it's also a separate enjoyable experience on its own. So I feel like it really depends on the movie, what I would like that distraction and not mind it, and like up the movie going experience versus the film experience. Yes, Jordan.
Sitting at your house, eating dinner or whatever. You ever put on a movie?
Yes. Of course.
What's the difference?
I don't
Ooh.
have a separate person coming in asking me questions. I am not in a theater. When I go to
Okay,
a
so-
theater,
okay,
I do
okay.
have kind of a different mindset.
Yeah. So the thing is, like, at least with the yeah, least
Eating
with-
in a movie is
yeah,
fine.
yeah.
It's someone coming in, checking on me, bringing me things. These are nice, but like I don't think I would do that for a movie I am very invested in because it's going to kind of distract me.
What theater did that?
Cinemark, I think.
Cinemark. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
because
Alamo does it. They'll
like,
come in halfway through. Hey, you want any more beers or you want any more food or anything? Okay, thanks.
okay, yeah. So the ones that I've been to, like the one that I go to most of the time,
It's all
what-
digital, right?
it's not all digital, but
Oh.
basically at the beginning of the movie, you get to you make your order from the actual server. They go off, come back and bring your stuff whenever it's ready.
Uh-huh.
During the movie, if you want to order more, you just they give us a little notepad with a pen. You write down what you want. You hit a little button. They'll walk over, grab it, walk away, and come back and deliver the stuff for you. And then towards like the last 20 to 15 minutes of the movie, they'll come and just like leave you your check.
I think
they'll
that was
fuck off.
my
Yeah.
I think that was my
Yeah.
experience at the Cinemark, which is
Yeah.
not bad. I'm not downing either one. I'm just trying to figure out where it fits in like my expectations, and like how I would like to design a movie going experience.
Yeah.
And like Fast, for sure. Come by me. Let's talk. Let's make a joke about the movie before you leave all day. Totally cool. But if it's a movie that I'm very excited for, I'm very invested in story wise, maybe I just don't do that experience for that movie because now I want to focus more on the screen and not like food showing up. Because even if I'm not talking to them, even if I'm writing a note, it's still a distraction away from the screen.
That's fair. Yeah, I totally get that. Yeah. Maybe don't go to those theaters.
Depends on what the movie is, what I feel like.
Yeah.
So
like I would use both.
So how was EDM?
Well,
EDC.
before we do that, since we're talking about movies, I do have a movie thing, a movie related thing. In this box, right
yeah,
here,
boy.
ladies and gentlemen, in this box.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm glad you made it home with no one killing you for them.
It's the Across the Spider-Verse Jordan 1s, the origin story next chapter. These things are fucking sick.
Yeah, they are.
They glow in the dark. I really love the design. Everything is so Spider-Verse-y. Like in terms of like, you know, all the spots and stuff when they switch dimensions and whatnot.
Yeah.
These shoes are dope as hell. And I'm very happy to have gotten them because I did not get a chance to get Origin Story 1. I was able to get these 2 days before they officially released. So that was also cool.
Nice.
I spoke to someone at the store who saw the movie recently and they couldn't even like formulate words for how good the movie was.
Oh.
I have no doubt it's going to be amazing because, I mean, Into the Spider-Verse is literally one of my favorite movies of all time. I have the Blu-ray and I have the shoes.
Yeah.
Jordan, absolutely fair and valid if you don't want to answer this question, but I am just curious.
Don't ask that question.
Are those shoes?
I spent $450.
Holy zoinks.
Oh
Yeah.
no. That's nothing compared to the idea of amount of shoes or that amount shoes can cost.
Oh yeah, no,
Oh, yeah,
I know.
yeah.
Because
I know like shoe collection is
that was
ludicrous.
bizarre.
Oh yeah. Ludacris has a lot of shoes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
in chat, I showed Leland and Anthony a pair of the what is it, Back to the Futures or
Yeah.
Back to the Future
Oh
shoes.
yes. Yeah, the Back to Future Air
Reeboks?
Maxes.
Yeah.
Nike Air Maxes.
And those are the ones that don't even have the auto lace, right?
They might. I know Nile has the ones that have auto lace.
Wait. That's not a thing that exists. How can that work?
It exists.
How does it work?
So it's not. They're not physically laces that go loop.
Well, right,
No,
but the movie didn't do that either.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's basically like
A pressure
it's like
trigger.
it's like think of like elastic bands that slowly like get tighter when you
Oh,
push a button,
okay.
and that's how it laces the shoes for you.
It just tightens it.
Yeah. Yeah. It just tightens it by itself.
Because if they fucking made the shoes that tighten first and didn't do the jacket that automatically adjusts size and dries on itself, I don't know why I'm here then.
Isn't that just those big T-Rex costumes at this point?
Those don't talk.
Oh, you want a talking jacket?
Yeah, like in the movie where he puts it on and it goes jacket.
Jacket is dry.
Yes. I mean, granted, that was a really ugly ass jacket.
We have the technology. It's just not cost effective for mass
I mean,
market.
Can't cure cancer, but I got shoelaces that lace up. Fuck.
One of those things is way easier to do.
Yeah.
That's what they keep
curing
telling-
cancer.
That's what they want us to think.
Good point. Yeah, you're right. Totally.
But yeah, anyway, EDC was a lot of fun. We're thinking this might have been our last ride.
Ooh.
But then on the final night, we saw a DJ, his name was Peekaboo, and he's like, you know, thank you guys, I love being here, but I feel like I want to end my set on this song. And the song he played was Daft Punk's One More Time, which is a song that is both dear to me, Niall, and Steph.
Such a
Yeah.
great
It's just-
song.
And we're just like, Is this a sign?
It didn't play the whole trip until that last night.
Yeah,
and
until
it
the
started
very
to
last
play.
night.
I looked at Niall, I looked at Jordan, and we were all kind of looking at each other like
We're like, no way.
like the Spider-Man thing, and just
Yeah,
kind of like,
yeah.
oh shit, this is happening. And then we lost our shit. It was a real
Yeah.
good time.
I mean, you don't have to make
awesome.
it your last one. You could take a year off, so when you come back, it'll feel more special.
Yeah, no,
because
we
you're like,
probably will
we took
take.
a year off,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so
Plus,
that
like-
we can all do something next year instead.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Doing
Plus,
things.
this was like the 30th year anniversary too, so it makes
Shut
sense that we.
your mouth.
What?
This thing's been going for 30 years.
Yeah.
Yes.
Apparently, it used to
I
be in
only
LA.
heard about it when
Or
you
one of
two
them
went
was in
last
LA.
year.
It started in L.A.
That means
The
nothing to me.
Electronic Dance Carnival.
Electric Daisy Carnival.
Shit.
Oh, is that what it
Electric
means?
Daisy Carnival.
Yes, Electric
Fuck.
Daisy Carnival.
Daisy Carnival.
I've never even heard of this. I don't even know if I would know
I mean-
EDC music if it bit me in the ass.
EDM.
EDM.
Electric
and-
dance music.
You guys keep fucking. I think y'all doing this on purpose at this
Sorry.
point. It's like-
I've been saying
well, I mean-
dance. I tried to explain
well-
it to my dad today.
Well, it's because. Do you listen to EDM?
I don't know.
Do you have any
well,
interest?
obviously, you know I don't, but I'm just saying
Yeah.
I wouldn't know it though if I did.
Yeah, like would you have
Everybody
any
listens
interest?
to Sandstorm.
They played. So many people played
Oh.
Sandstorm, and it was great.
When they
so
played
many
it.
remixes of Sandstorm. Like,
Oh shit.
Leland. Leland, the
Yeah.
Blood Rave?
Mm.
The techno,
Yes.
Yeah.
EDM.
yeah,
so not techno.
techno is a
Eh.
subgenre of EDM.
Yeah.
Okay.
So EDM is the umbrella. Then you have techno, you have hardstyle, you have drum and bass, you have trap. There's
yeah.
dubstep, my
There's
personal
a lot
favorite.
of
There's so
different
many.
things.
You've heard of the Skrillex. He plays EDM. He's the one who made dubstep so fucking big.
Yeah.
Anthony, we've heard of the Skrillex.
I think I've heard of the Skrillex once or twice.
The man dropped 2 albums this year and is working on another already.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, it's a dude?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was a lady.
I mean, if you want ladies, there's Alice in Wonderland, there's Rez, there's a lot of lady
There's a
DJs
lot
that
of
are
lady
amazing.
Mm.
Miss Lady
Cruella.
DJ.
Oh,
Ooh,
yeah.
I like that name.
Yeah. But yeah, it was a really, really good time.
Leland.
I already miss it.
We had a
Leland,
it was fun.
lo-fi beats.
Yeah. Do you like lo-fi beats?
It's fine.
EDM.
Lo-fi hip hop, and then there's lo-fi chill step. There's lots of things in lo-fi.
But isn't lo-fi just another category below EDM?
It depends on what
It's-
type of lo-fi.
It's electronically mixed. Like
True.
Sometimes there are samples of actual
I can't
Yeah.
answer
instruments,
It
but
it's like because there's lo-fi. There's a bunch of subgenres to lo-fi.
yeah,
like
lo-fi's got its own thing.
lo-fi hip hop, lo-fi chill step. Like if you listen to Lo-Fi Girl, that is a lot of lo-fi hip hop mixed with some lo-fi EDM stuff. Then there's Lo-Fi Boy, who is straight lo-fi synth, which is also EDM. So like there's a lot. It's a huge genre of music.
And then find my shit at Lo-Fi Spooky, where I'm doing dark wave and
I know Dark Wave.
and drops from The
Oh.
Crow.
Lo-fi cousins. Yes, that's exactly what we're talking about here. All the genres are cousins of each other.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you have heard lots of EDM
That's
more recently. How often do you listen to the radio?
I don't.
Oh.
I have Sirius XM and I have Spotify.
both good choices. Like, if you've ever heard of the name David Guetta, if you ever heard the name,
Oh,
He did a
Afrojack?
song with Nicki Minaj, so I know that song.
Okay.
that was EDM because David Guetta is an EDM artist.
Or Martin
Alright.
Garrix.
Yeah, Martin Garrix. Yeah,
Kylo,
I hate how young Martin Garrix is.
I
It
didn't
really
realize.
bothered me.
I didn't realize until right now because Steph put on her story. I told Scott this because I was just floored, like because the last couple times when you went last year,
Yeah.
maybe I just don't remember, which is probably the case, or maybe Steph didn't do as many stories then as she does now. I don't know, but like I didn't see a lot of arena photos, I guess.
Oh.
So like I saw like you guys at the pool and I thought that was all it was.
Oh,
so
no.
then when Steph
I
put
have
on
a
her
bunch.
story,
There was just shit service there, so I wasn't able to post
Vegas has
stuff.
got the worst fucking service. When Steph did one of these and it was like you could see like the giant flower and like there was like I don't know, it looked like 50,000 people in this thing.
Oh, there was a lot
shit ton of people.
And I was a little like just like, oh my god, that's a lot of high people. Like it's just like, you know.
Okay.
And then Jordan, my new favorite photo is the one of you with the heart sunglasses.
Yeah, they were giving
They're
those
in the
out.
room.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. I'm just saying like that was my new favorite photo that you had because I was like, that's just funny.
Did you like our bucket hats? We got them.
No.
Also in the room. Look,
I could grab
I found
mine.
something out.
I have been very open and honest with you, Steph. I don't like bucket hats, but I accept you and I accept your bucket hats only.
Thank you.
I found something
I'm
out.
not looking for one for your stupid otter.
So, as a man with dreadlocks, lots of normal hats don't fit me very well anymore.
Fair.
Bucket hats, perfect.
And they look
Bucket hats
good.
are perfect for dreadlocks.
Are you converted?
Baby,
Not
I've always
fully.
liked wearing bucket hats. I just don't have them.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I don't think this is fair. So Steph has converted Jordan to bucket hats. Anthony's converted Jordan and Steph to the stupid croc thing.
I don't think that was me.
They didn't have them until you gave them to them.
I got.
Shh,
Oh,
I'm making a point.
I didn't have shit.
He's not right, but he's making points.
I've
Yes,
not
okay,
done
okay.
anything to convert any of you to something cool that I think is cool because I don't care about things.
You got Jordan into some comics.
Yeah, you got me so many comics.
You got me
He
into a
likes
lot of
comics,
Halloween
though.
events
Baby, I
that
never
I
read
look
comics before I
forward
met
to
you.
every
What?
fucking year.
Oh.
Look,
All right.
I've only ever been like adjacent to comic book things. You know, I would read Wikipedia. I would watch all the cartoons, but I never read a comic until I
Oh.
met you, Leland. That's what
Fair
you did
enough.
for me. You got me comic books to read.
Good. I'm the linchpin that holds this fucking thing together. But
Exactly.
realistically, it's Steph.
I'm
Steph
like
is the
glue.
star of the show.
I'm like glue.
Steph is the MSG that makes all this taste good.
Oh, there you go.
Oh yeah.
Thanks.
Steph, now
Yeah.
you before Jordan popped up, which we're happy to see him here. Did you were telling us about the hotel, and did you both enjoy the hotel?
I thought it was
Yeah, it was
really
nice.
nice. Yeah, I thought
Yeah.
it was really nice. And it was so close to our. Okay, so for EDC, to get so EDC is held at the NASCAR
The motorway.
The
in,
motorway,
in
NASCAR
Vegas.
motorway.
Yeah.
and it takes up
That makes sense.
all of
Yeah.
that. Like
Yeah,
there's
they take
5
over the
or
entire
6
thing.
stages, and
8.
there's 8 stages.
Yeah, it's Kinetic Field, Circuit Grounds,
They
Base
added the
Pod,
jungle.
Wasteland,
Wastelands.
Bionic Jungle,
Oh, Cosmic Meadow, that one's my
which is my
favorite.
yeah, it's great. Cosmic Meadow, and then there's like 2 smaller ones.
Yeah,
That we just didn't go to.
yeah, no, that's fair.
Yeah, there's like 8 stages at EDC of varying sizes, but Kinetic Field, Circuit Grounds, those are the 2 main ones on opposite sides of the raceway because they're the loudest.
Always this time of the year?
It used to
So
be in
they
June.
yeah, it used to be in June, which was a terrible fucking idea because it was so
Yeah,
goddamn
It
hot
was so
all the
hot.
time.
How
always.
hot was it?
Ooh,
It was
bad.
so hot that people were passing out left and right,
Yeah.
and like it was crazy. But then since they moved it to May, it's still hot, but not as hot as it used to be.
Like 90s?
Like
Yeah.
the first night, it started at like 90, then it like dropped to around 70,
Yeah.
like high 70s, which felt nice at that point.
80s
And then
ish.
the second night was around 80s the whole time, and then
Yeah.
night 3 was between 70 and 80s. So, like
Yeah.
it felt
Okay.
it felt nice compared to 90.
Yeah.
Like, the one thing that I will have to say, and this always happens, because like, okay, so we go to EDC a lot. I feel like there's also this stigma that goes with
Yes.
EDC that
Yep.
everyone assumes that you're on drugs the whole fucking time, and it's not like that for everyone.
Yeah.
Like, yes, there's a
not
lot of
like that,
people
Leland.
who go
It-
fucking nuts. There
it's
are.
true for a lot of people,
Yeah,
but that's not everyone.
but not everyone. And it's also crazy because the range of ages is so
Wide.
it's so wide. Like,
Yeah.
you'll see like hella youngins, and then you'll just see like way older couples. You'll see the OG ravers that
Oh, yeah.
get so much praise for being there.
Yeah, because
Um,
they're OGs. Like we would not be able to go to EDC if it wasn't for the OGs. So
Yeah.
like that's why we always pay
Out
them
there
respect.
in their 50s, still wearing them
Oh, the
Jankos,
giant big hats.
giant
The big
Jamiroquai
Mad Hatter
hats,
You're saying it
Just-
like a joke, but it's 100% true.
Yeah.
a
Mad Hatter
ring of
hats,
pacifiers,
rave
like
pants.
trophy, like a trophy of ears around
Yep.
a neck.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep. Like
Candy on
ravers-
the arms.
ravers are just goths, but they wear bright colors. That's
know
really
They're just excited goths.
There's
That's
a ton
really
of
what they
goths there too.
yes, shit tons of goths.
There's a
because
shit
they're
ton.
adjacent to each other.
Yeah.
Ooh, I bet they hated the sun.
Oh, yeah,
Well,
that's
they
right.
weren't
At
at,
night.
they weren't. Yeah, it's at night. So
They come
yeah.
out at night.
Yeah.
Mostly.
There was a lot of like I guess sexy goth.
You just say
Yep.
goth.
Yeah. A lot of I don't know how to explain it. No, they were really like
It's funny.
I don't know
Like
how to explain it.
when you see the outfits that people wear to EDC and whatnot, it's just a lot of nipple tassels and just lots of just mostly no clothes.
Oh, like Burning Man.
Yes, I am so desensitized to this. It's just like beautiful people all around, but like there's no arousal or excitement
Yeah, there's I don't know how to explain it.
about that. That's just is what it is. It's
Oh, yeah.
like
Last year or 2 years ago, I saw a girl in pasties and an asymmetrical thong, and I was just like, I've never seen that ever in my life.
Remember you talking about that?
Yeah, it looked like a
It's a
sticker.
one-sided thong, so there's only just one strap.
And I was so confused as how it held its place because the front looked like a sticker and the part disappeared between her cheeks.
Oh,
But I know it
she
was
has
there.
a bidet, so nothing was there yeah.
So it's clean. So
Mhm.
the adhesives stick.
Yep. Yep.
What else was our thing? I really liked. Okay, so kinetic field is like one of the really big stages too. It always has. Oh, you can barely see it. I'll try to get pictures up
That's
too.
kinetic field.
But the one thing I really like about kinetic field is they almost always have like this big giant statue of some sort.
Yeah, there's always like the centerpiece.
Yeah, like
It
big
changes
giant centerpiece
from
that
year to
changes.
year. Last year it was a giant owl
Yeah.
where the eyes would open, like look around at the crowd
Yeah, it
and
would
the
like
head would
kind of
turn and stuff.
TikTok. Like
Yeah.
the eyes would just kind of flash left and right and left and right.
And then I think 2 years ago it was the Cheshire Cat.
Yeah. And it did the same
Yeah.
thing. This one was this really pretty like goddess.
It was a gigantic goddess and it was amazing. Like night one, she's just out here, her eyes are closed.
Yeah, eyes are closed.
her hands would like
and her
periodically
hands would
open
move,
up. Yeah.
opened, and then closed. Like during some of the songs. And then like
Yeah.
day 2 we were staring at it and I was like, oh my god, it's her eyes opened.
Her eyes
and there were these
opened.
beautiful green eyes. And she's still just kind of like, it's crazy because the music will be going and she'll just like move. And then her head will just like slowly move to the side. And then her hands would move down. And it was insane. It was just,
Yeah.
These
It was
stages are so
awesome.
like
Elaborate.
unreal looking. It Yeah, it's mind-boggling.
Right on.
It's very
Yeah.
pretty there too.
Yeah.
There was a ton of people though, like a
Yes.
lot, like a lot of people.
Lots of people.
I'm
I
not
would-
gonna lie. There was a lot of moments where we were just in a sea of people, and like everyone's going different ways. And mostly,
Yeah.
if you see like a line going, you'll probably stand behind them because you know they're going one direction, and you can move through the sea of people.
Yeah.
But then everyone will be like holding arms, and
Like
this
daisy chaining
line
themselves.
never fucking ends. So you're literally waiting, and then there's all these people around you.
Yeah. It's a thing. Like
It's
I mean,
definitely an experience.
like I joked about it, but like it takes me 6 months to build that social battery to deal with the crowds of people.
Yeah.
And then I have to wait. Then I have to charge for another 6 months before I go to Evo. You know, it's just it's so many people.
I would like to circle back to why do you think this might be your last one?
I mean, there's multiple reasons. One, we're old. We're getting old. And
No, we're still doing 50. I have a plan that me, Jordan, and Niall are gonna go back when we're 50.
yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah,
We're gonna
but
do
that's
that.
like 20 years from now.
I know, and
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Like, yeah. On
be
one
great.
hand, you know, we are getting older, and it's getting harder and harder to like to get the
You're feeling it.
willpower to
Yeah.
Well, because
like.
here,
It's still a wonderful time going and everything. This is my favorite EDC we've had thus far. Like,
The recovery
Uh,
takes longer though.
yeah, like
Yeah.
but we were so prepared this time. I had these great insoles in my shoes. My feet never hurt once. Leland, you had a
Yes,
question.
Leland.
Not really a question. I just want to point out that when I said that it'll be 20 years for you guys until you're 50, and I was like very happy for you, and then it occurred to me when I turned 50, and then I had a bit of a panic attack for like the last 20 seconds, and then that was it. I just want you to continue now.
Okay.
But if you would notice I suddenly died, that's why. It just occurred to me the age difference.
Yeah.
So carry on with your wonderful story. I apologize.
No worries. But yeah, so there's that. Two, I mean, as years go by, it has been getting more and more expensive to
Yeah.
go to EDC.
Yeah.
I believe this year the GA ticket was what, like $400.
The fuck you say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
375.
Yeah, yeah. It's a
I
lot
do
of money.
Payment plan.
It's-
I'm not
yeah.
dropping.
I
that money
do
right
the
away.
payment plan
That's too
too.
hard.
So pay through. We started paying for our tickets last May, and
Yeah.
we finished paying them in April. So it's like,
That's
Uh,
good.
This is like
yeah.
this is like the Coachella. This is like the Comic-Con. This is the biggest EDM event.
Yeah.
Like maybe not of the world, but of
not the world, but yeah,
the nation?
Uh,
of the country.
probably
Is
the
it of
country.
the world because it's the main one?
No. Tomorrowland is, I think, is bigger, but
Okay.
I think that's in Germany. But
No, that's in Disneyland.
but yeah, like EDC Vegas is the biggest EDCs, and there's like
EDC. Yeah.
there's like 5 of them. There's EDC Mexico, EDC Orlando, which been to twice. There, EDC Vegas is so much bigger compared to EDC Orlando.
Okay. Just to
Oh,
like give
Yeah.
you an idea of like how the itinerary was for this whole event. So one, we took a shuttle. The shuttle leaves from whatever hotel, like port of the shuttles, and
this year's either Tropicana or the
Yeah.
Rio.
So
Ooh,
you're
those
on a
aren't
shuttle
near each
bus,
other at all.
and it will take you to the venue, which
Yes.
that right there is an hour and a half trip, because we're going.
Because traffic exists.
Yeah,
and
traffic exists,
We're in
and then-
giant buses.
And then the shuttle goes through the base and directly to the
Speedway.
racetracks or speedway.
Yeah.
Now, so our day Friday was we got there at like 7:30 to the shuttle. We get to the venue, or we get to the raceways. It's like 9:30. We go to one show. These sets can easily be like 2 hours.
Yeah,
Right, for
1
the
hour
DJs?
30, 2 hours. Yeah.
And the space in between these sets it's very huge. you would think that not all these songs or these concerts could be going all at the same time. When you're in the actual stage area, the music that's happening there will overpower anything around you.
Yeah.
But like,
walls
if
of
you-
sound everywhere.
Yeah, but if you were to go on the bleachers off to the side, you would hear music from this stage, hear from this stage, and from the other stages. Pretty much just depending on how much volume they're cranking it at.
Yeah.
Like it's
but
kind of
when you're
insane.
in it, nothing else exists outside
nothing
of that
else really
area.
exists outside that area.
Did Shaq show up this year?
Not that
No,
I'm
he was
aware of.
not there this year,
Yeah,
which
he
I
was
was
not there.
disappointed about because he was great last year. He was so good.
He kept calling
The
everyone
only thing that would
motherfuckers.
have, the only thing that would have made it better.
Possibly, yes. Yeah.
And then okay, so we're doing all of this. The first shuttle to go out from the fairgrounds back to the shuttle port is 3 a.m. So
Yeah.
pretty much once we're there at whatever time, so it's the earliest you can go to the speedway is 7 p.m. and the latest last shuttle to leave to the races or to the raceways is 11 p.m. So from 11 p.m., if that's the last time you got there, you have to kill time until 3 a.m.
At least 3 a.m.
At least
yeah.
3 a.m. So like you got to kind of really plan out your stuff.
Yeah.
And then from 3 a.m., depending on who you're watching, so Friday, we called it a night by 3.
Yep.
We were at the shuttles that got us back to the hotel by 4 in the morning. We went to bed like 5, maybe 6 a.m. that morning.
Yeah. It was like 5-ish.
Then
Yeah.
in 4 hours, around like 10 o'clock, we got up to go to a pool party to watch another
Yep.
DJ.
To watch Dioro and maybe Afrojack. Afrojack, we did not make it to because it took way too long.
My God. Let me tell you about VIP, what is it?
Cabanas.
Cabanas?
The thing that we were trying to get wasn't even VIP. That was just a normal table.
Okay, so a normal cabana in the front. Guess what that price is? It can fit maybe 6 people.
They're probably
And-
like $400.
So let me tell you why it's $1,500. $1,500 to get a table at this pool party. Yeah, that's a lot. Well, but the table
Unacceptable.
the table itself doesn't cost $1,500. You have to spend
At least
$1,500. If you get that, you have to spend at least $1,500. If you want to be inside, spend at least $700.
Yeah.
I'm sure at night they flip around where inside's $1,500, outside $700. But either
Yeah.
way, it's a lot of money,
But the
which we did
craziest
not
thing
pay.
for this pool is all the seating there, like a majority of all the seating. If you're gonna sit at like a cabana or anything, you had to pay that price. The other areas to be at was the edge of the pool, which literally shared the same like floor ground of where these cabanas were. So Niall found us a spot right below the lifeguard, which was just like a planter. Just like
Yep.
just a planter.
And it was great. It was
And we
perfect.
sat there in shade while everyone around us was like pretty much just
we held that area. We made friends with other people who wanted to help, like hold their stuff there too. Like, all right, we got you. And they gave us beer. It was great.
Oh yeah, I was
Nice.
just watching someone's stuff and then they gave me a beer and said that I didn't have to really watch their stuff, but I guess I'm a nice enough person that he just really appreciated it and I was like, okay,
Yeah.
I mean, it's really
Well,
not
and-
necessary. I
and-
can
and,
just
like, And like to me, like that, it doesn't make sense to not do that because I mean, to me, a big part of rave culture is plur life. You know, peace, love, unity, respect. That's those are the tenets of rave culture.
yeah.
It's just be respectful to people, be nice to people, love people. We're all here for the same things. Like it always bothers me when people don't do that.
Oh yeah.
When people are like outwardly disrespectful and it's just like, why are you here? Do you not understand what this is? Like, yeah, that's just a personal thing, but yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
like every culture's got gatekeepers, has people who are like more X than everybody else, and that makes
Yeah.
them superior.
Yeah.
Yeah, like on night 3, we had this area. We were there for 3 different sets. This group of like 8 people just like sat down like almost directly on my shoe. I was just like,
Yeah.
guys, we're right here. What are you doing?
Oh,
And
they
then,
weren't
like-
there. They
And then
they weren't there.
like, yeah, mentally they were not there. And like
Yeah, they were not
Niall
there.
was like a little bit like in front of me, and like one of the girls in that group was like, I think your bag just hit me, and he's just like, you are on my left, like you are on my left side. My shit is on the right side. How would my bag hit you? Like plus he was standing there first. So it's
Yeah.
just like you put yourself there and got hit by somebody and you're just blaming random people. Like I wanted to just start throwing hands at everyone.
Yeah, that was a moment. Don't get me
But you
wrong.
let
By the
a lot
way-
of good
the
stuff,
music wash over you.
Yeah.
but
it
a lot
all-
of things.
Yeah. It was one thing to deep breath, go back to the music, and then
There you go. There you
Yeah.
go.
I ran into my one of my cousins there, which was funny to me because apparently he saw someone that looked like me and then saw my stories later on that night, and then I sent him a picture of my outfit and he was like, "Yeah, I definitely saw you." And I was like, "Okay." So then I went on my own adventure to find them during the crowd, and it was real nice.
Nice.
He
Right
knows
on.
a lot about my childhood. A lot of these stories that I've shared here, that was the cousin that I've mentioned. Yeah, it's a lot of good times. Good times.
Right on.
yeah. All in all,
Any
great time.
kind of last minute highlights?
Uh,
Anything major to note?
I was
You
just
met
really
Xavier
excited about
Woods?
my hat. Huh? Oh no.
that was not this trip.
That was
No.
Evo. I should have specified. I'm sorry.
You
I was
did
scrolling-
not.
That was Evo 3 years ago
Yeah.
for you, Steph.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. My bad,
Well,
Leland.
what made you share that so randomly? then?
Because okay, so I was on the flight to Vegas. I was scrolling through my photos to like delete shit, and then I was just like, oh, there's Xavier Woods. I don't think, because you weren't really watching back then
no.
at that time. So I was like, oh, maybe if I send this to Leland, he'll get excited. And he was like, I've met him too, bitch. And I was like, okay, never mind.
I did not say bitch. We can check the game tape.
But he was very snarky.
If I said that, then I apologize because I did not
I didn't
intend
take it in a mean way. You're funny. Go look what you said. Or I met him too. Something along those lines. I forget.
The bitch
Yeah,
was implied.
Yeah, I think the best part of the trip is that nothing went wrong. Absolutely nothing went wrong.
Right on.
Yeah.
It was
Ooh,
smooth the
okay.
entire way.
Final question:
Hash house of go.
Where did you eat for your fancy meal?
That'd be Hash House's Go-Go, right?
Would that be?
Oh,
guess
did
I
she
should-
preemptively answer my question before?
Yeah.
I think she did. Yeah.
Damn, she knew. She was like, "Oh, we're going to talk about food, and Anthony's going to be confused."
I know what food is.
Apparently, not good food, according to Jordan.
I mean,
Yeah, that would
I
have
mean,
been our fancy meal. I think
That-
that, was
that's
a
true-
fancy
that's
meal.
towards
Don't be
you,
mad at
Leland,
me.
but-
He's the one that said it.
Look,
I'm the one
he's
he's bringing it up.
Leland, it's okay. He's just mad because he knows it's true that he has terrible taste in food. It's fine. He knows it deep inside him. Look at his face. He knows it. But he can't deny it. He can't deny it. We all remember his love of the goddamn Caesar salad.
Oh my God, Anthony, I'm so sorry. That story came up in Vegas too. We were telling Niall about it. We were
it did.
talking about it was on the way going to the Bellagio or Caesar's Palace where we were talking about. Yeah, no, we were all talking about because we had this conversation about last week on the podcast where Jordan was just like, let's change the subject. Like I can't hear this anymore.
and Jax, the fact that Anthony doesn't like spam either just lets me know that his taste buds are dead.
I feel like
He was okay with it.
Spam. I welcome the next spam dish to cross my path.
Ooh, masugi.
Masugi.
And just so I can defend myself maybe a little, if I may.
Sauce.
It's not that I have bad taste in food. I have a low bar for food. I
don't
know
think it's the same.
I understand what is good food and then make the choice to feed myself trash because I too am trash. So it just feels right.
Your bar is low for food, but then the opposite bar of when of food that you can tolerate for being good is also kind of low. There's a very slim margin in here that it's food that you like. Food Anthony likes right here. Anything above that, it's too fancy. He doesn't get it. He doesn't like a beef Wellington from Gordon Ramsay because he's good.
He didn't know. It was just the mash of like the croissant.
Anthony
with the-
doesn't
with
like
the meat.
soggy bread.
It's
That-
not.
that's
Yeah,
what
Wasn't
it was.
soggy
soggy.
bread is gross.
That bread wasn't soggy, but let's.
I know it wasn't soggy. I'm just trying to get
Jordan
him.
and I are gonna
I'm trying to support both my friends with their weird decisions on this particular argument. That's all.
Me and Jordan this October in the parking lot of Disney are
Oh,
gonna
shit.
fight.
Oh, just like that family last week?
I don't know.
Leland,
No,
can we
facts.
just hug while
These
this is
two
happening?
families got
They
into it
can
because they
fight,
couldn't
and
decide
I'll just hold
who
your
took the
arm.
picture in front of Mickey Mouse first.
What?
Wait your fucking turn then.
Oh, I have heard about this story.
Yeah.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that sucks.
People be crazy at the House of the
Yeah.
Mouse.
People are dumb.
That's it.
Just
All right. If you have enjoyed this ridiculous conversation, then please be following us on all of our social medias. We're on the Facebook, Instagram, and the Twitter. And you can reach out directly to us through any of those. We are excited to talk to you about whatever crazy things going on, whatever excites you in your life, and anything that you've heard on this podcast. Let's get into it. Let's chop it up. Anthony, I'm going to buy you warm soup in a bread bowl. That's very thoughtful of you, Scott. Thank you.
oh, bread bowls
Don't
are
ex-
good.
Don't expect me to be excited about it. But if you would like to contribute to our list of ridiculousness, which we didn't get to tonight, or just have any large thoughts, email us at lorcpodcast@gmail.com. That's a thing. If you missed maybe any part of this stream here on Twitch will turn into a podcast like magic. Next Monday will be released, and you could download it at any of the podcasting places. So feel free to subscribe, sign up, and review us there.
I like
Leland?
soup.
I love soup. Can we have a soup party?
Ooh, soup party.
We had a ramen party years ago. That was okay.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
I like ramen.
It's good.
That was worth interrupting the outro.
Yeah, it was. Thanks.
What do you
Leland,
want?
go on.
Not yet. If you are watching us, you are seeing us here on twitch.tv/LORC podcast. We have 3 shows a week here. The podcast on Tuesday, Co-op Thursday with Steph and Jordan on Thursdays, and Co-op or Community Day is on Sunday, where we get everybody in our Discord community. We getting together and play a variety of large multiplayer games. If you'd like to be a part of that community, jump in on those games, get into our Discord. That is free. It is available to everybody. Just be cool, be accepting. We have a fantastic community, and you can get in on that through by messaging us through any of our social medias previously mentioned. I gotta look at a calendar. We're too close for me to just vaguely say things at this point.
2 weeks.
It's next Saturday.
Next
2
Saturday.
weeks.
Not this Saturday, but the following Saturday, June 3rd, we are having our 12 plus hour, I'm going to say plus, I know we're going to go long, our 12 plus hour charity stream. We will be going non-stop content from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. plus. We will be doing video games, we'll be doing role playing, we'll be doing community games, all to raise funds for Take Steps, which is a charity organization that raises money for a cure for Crohn's and colitis. We did this last year. It was a super blast of a time. We were blown away by how much money that we raised, and I'm starting to feel confident. I feel that we can do it again. We've got a lot of the same format. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And then we're stacking on top of that. We've got a lot of extra content. We have an art auction coming up this year. So if you would like We're going to be posting the artists in our social medias. If you want to get a vibe of what they've got going on, then you can see. And on Saturday, while the stream is going, you'll be able to bid on the art pieces individually, and we will be sending those to you. Handpicked artists, either people who have been on the podcast, people who are direct friends of us. This is going to not just artists who are fantastic, but fantastic artists who are also dear to us, and everything goes to the charity event. So just to thank all those artists who are donating, Roseanne at rosemilktea.co, Caleb Cleveland at Caleb is Drawing, Nap, who's been on the podcast at lucid_nap, Jackie, who we all know in our chat at Red Velvet Art, red with 2 Ds. Taryn Tyler, who is the writer I'd mentioned a couple of weeks ago. She'll be donating her 2 books, signed copies. And I may have another, maybe 2 more coming up, but all the more reason to check on the social medias. There's a lot of potential here to do a amazing amount of work and contribution to Crohn's and colitis. So we hope to, at the very least, we see you there. If you can give, fantastic. Thank you so much for that. But just bringing attention to the stream, to the charity, to the link, all of that is immeasurable effort and immeasurable thanks for doing little things like that. So that's going on in little less than 2 weeks. Not this Saturday, next Saturday, June 3rd. Thank you so much. Leland, you're out there on the internet contributing in your own way. How do the people find you?
You can find me on the internet at Leland Pierce Art or Pineapple Pierce. Both are on Instagram. I have taken a break from mermaids because I had to draw Anthony Bears.
Don't make it sound like it was a chore.
It was hard. Bears are hard. They're very hard. They got fur, they're fat and claws. They're not like people.
I mean, they're a little like people.
It's a little like people.
Kind of, yeah.
Kind of. But I hope to get back to mermaids soon.
Okay.
Well, thank you for your contribution.
The bears are done.
Thank you for the bears, Leland.
Bears are cool. I actually like them.
You're good.
Good. I'm glad.
What if you did like berry bears, and then it's like bears, but like different berries?
God.
So blue.
He already said that he hated the bear part. I don't think adding a hat on a hat is going to make the bears any more fun.
You know what,
for
Steph?
him.
I hate all berries.
Is a banana a berry?
Yes, technically.
A
It's a
banana
fruit.
berry.
Oh, it is a fruit. I don't know if it's a berry. No, it's not a berry. Or
It
is
has
it?
seeds, so it's a fruit.
Yeah, it is a fruit because it's
I don't
got
think-
seeds.
Do berries have seeds?
Yes, because
Strawberry.
berries are fruits. Is a berry with seeds on the end? Fuck, I don't know. Keep going.
But
Jordan, where can
blueberries
people
have seeds on
find
the
you on the
inside. You
internet?
can find me on most social media platforms at Jordan is a bear. And in the month of June, you will find me on twitch.tv/Jordan is a bear. Just not on June 2nd because I'm doing stuff for the charity stream the following day. But then anytime after that, you'll probably find me streaming twitch.tv/Jordan is a bear. Social media, Jordan is a bear. All the good stuff. You know what it is. Steph, your turn.
Apparently, yes, a banana is a berry.
Oh,
Yes, that we. Oh, a bear is a berry.
Yeah.
maybe
Neat.
that's why they taste so good in smoothies with all the other berries.
And a strawberry is not a berry at all.
What?
It's
The
not because it's seeds on the outside. That's what makes it not a berry.
Yeah.
It's a
It says
vegetable.
It's in the goddamn
botanists
name.
call the strawberry
Strawberry.
a false fruit.
It's a false fruit.
Yeah, it's false
What
fruit.
are there other false fruit?
Anthony's
Tomato.
a false fruit.
Did you know watermelons are berries?
Steph,
because there's seeds on the
Yes.
inside.
You and I are gonna have to talk about that.
Technically, men are berries too. Steph, continue.
I'm on the internet. On Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch.
oh,
at
Anthony
Stephanoids.
disappeared. Oh, there he is.
That's STPHUHNOIDS. I post shit.
He ain't wrong.
Oh, because of the balls.
Yeah,
Because our seeds are on the inside.
Got it. Yeah.
Prove me wrong, Corm. Prove me wrong.
Come on, nature doctor. Cornbread. Where's the lie?
You know what? Her gift says everything appropriately.
Yeah.
She has spoken. This is the way. All right, close this shit out.
And if you'd like to reach out for me for whatever reason, find me at Spooky the 13th on Instagram and the Twitter. So until next week, I'm Anthony, and in alphabetical order we are.
I'm Jordan.
I'm Leland.
And I'm Steph.
And we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
You won't say bye.
Bye.